Today, we bring you a deep dive into one of Kerala's most sensitive, most discussed and most complicated criminal cases. The 2017 Kerala actor assault case. It's not a new thing. It's a very popular case where today, after the verdict, my personal opinion is it was power versus justice, and where I feel the verdict somewhat have disturbed what it was supposed to be. It has been 8 long years. There have been twists, turns, denials and powerful forces at play. But one question stands out. How did 28 out of 261 prosecution witnesses turn hostile? And how did their sudden silence shape the entire case? Let's break this story down in the simplest possible way. In 2017, a popular Malayalam actor was abducted and sexually assaulted in a moving car. The incident shook not just Kerala but the whole country. Soon, investigators arrested a man named Pulsar Suni, the prime accused. But the biggest storm was created when Malayalam actor Dileep was named as the 8th accused for the alleged masterminding the crime. According to the prosecution, Dileep held anger and revenge against the survivor, believing she had revealed his extramarital affair to his then-wife Manju Warrier, who is still an actress in the Malayalam film industry. From the very beginning, the case was a battle between power, law and truth. Dileep was not just an actor, he was a producer, theatre owner, distributor, someone with huge influence inside the Malayalam cinema. Many believe that his power in the industry was so strong that even other superstars like Mammootty and Mohanlal couldn't match the network he held. This influence is important to understand the next part of the story. Why did so many witnesses change their statement in court? During the investigation, 261 witnesses gave statements supporting the prosecution, but when the trial began, 28 of them suddenly turned hostile. Their answers became identical. I don't know. I didn't see that. I did not say that. The police recorded my statement wrongly. This was not one or two people. This was a pattern. Let's look at who these witnesses were. Film industry names who turned hostile, well-known Malayalam actors such as Bhama, Bindu Panicker, Edavela Babu, Sidhique, all changed their earlier statements. In their initial police statements, they had spoken about Dileep's anger towards the survivor. But in the court, they denied everything. They said they never heard Dileep threaten the survivor. They said they did not know about any conflict. This was a huge blow to the prosecution. The prosecution had also listed several members from Dileep and Kavya's family. Almost all of them turned hostile. Kavya Madhavan's parents, Kavya's brother Mithun, Mithun's wife Riya, Dileep's brother Anup, Dileep's brother-in-law Suraj, Dileep's friend Nader Shah and Baiju, his driver Appunni, his security guard Dasan. They refused to answer even basic questions. This is where the story becomes even more serious. Non-industry witnesses also turned hostile. People who were not part of the film industries, doctors, hotel staff, store employees also retracted their earlier statements. One example is hospital entry forgery. Doctors Haider Ali and Salim from Anwar Memorial Hospital were accused of helping create fake hospital record for Dileep on the night of the crime. They had earlier admitted to the police that the records were manipulated, but in court they denied everything. Example 2 is Lakshya store employee. A store employee, Sagar Vincent, had told police that Pulsar Suni visited Kavya's shop after the assault to hand over a package. Later, he denied this in court. A voice clip released later suggested he was offered a bribe to change his statement. Sagar eventually returned to court and admitted that he lied during the trial. He is no longer a hostile witness. Example 3 is the hotel staff who backtracked Shirley Ajit, an employee at a hotel, where she confirmed that earlier she has seen Suni at the hotel during a film shoot. She had been provided documents to the police, but in court she denied handing over any documents or knowing anything about Suni's presence. These were not ordinary mistakes. These were repeated, coordinated U-turns. Witness after witness stepped into court and said, I never said that, I don't recall that, I don't know When one person retracts, it may be a memory issue. When 28 people retract, the pattern becomes impossible to ignore. For investigators, it said one big suspicion. Was there pressure? Was there influence? Was there something happening behind the scenes? Let's take one example. Edavela Babu, who was the General Secretary of Amma, had initially admitted that the survivor complained about harassment by Dileep. But in court, he said, "She never told me anything. I never heard of any complaint." This was surprising because Amma had a deep connection with Dileep. In 2008, Dileep produced the movie 2020 to raise funds for the association. The film's profits formed a major part of Amma's funds. During this trial, Babu claimed that Dileep was only a minor financial source. But the public narrative was very different. The prosecution's conspiracy theory depended heavily on witnesses confirming Dileep's anger, Dileep's threats, meetings between Dileep and Pulsar Suni, Suni's visits to Kavya's store, fake hospital records, hotel staffs, hotel stays. When so many people backtracked, the case became fragile. Just when the prosecution seemed cornered. A major twist came in 2021. A filmmaker named Balachandran Kumar, once close to Dileep, approached the police with audio recordings, voice clips, alleged conversations, claims that Dileep was the assault footage. He claimed he had seen Dileep watching the video of the assault at Dileep's house. He also claimed that discussions happened about destroying the memory card and influencing witnesses. His revelation forced the police to reopen the investigation. Balachandran Kumar's intervention gave the prosecution a second life. Now, after 8 years, the verdict. A Kerala court on Monday acquitted actor Dileep over the abduction and rape of an actress in 2017. The Ernakulam Principal Sessions Court ruled the prosecution had failed to prove the Malayalam star's involvement. However, 6 others were found guilty of rape and conspiracy. The 3 other persons, apart from Dileep, were also acquitted. Speaking immediately after the verdict, Dileep said who was present in the court. He told, "This was a conspiracy against me. I thank all the lawyers and everybody else who helped me. It was simply targeting me. When Manju came into light and said this is a criminal conspiracy, then everybody turned into me and started targeting me, and they wanted me to be into this case that I have done something wrong. But today, after the verdict, I thank all my lawyers who have worked hard for proving my innocence." This was his word after the verdict. Let me tell you, the 9 other who faced trial were Suni NS, aka Pulsar Suni, Martin Anthony, Manikandan B, Vijesh P, Salim H, Pradeep Charlie Thomas, Sanil Kumar and Sharath. Of these 9, the first 6 were found guilty. The survivor whose courage is pursuing the case drew national attention was also present. The verdict marks the culmination of nearly 8 years of prolonged legal battle. The Kerala actor assault case is not just about one crime. It is a story of power, influence, fear, friendship, loyalty, and the lonely struggle of justice. As the verdict has came, one question remains. Did the truth collapse under pressure, or will justice rise above power? Only few days, or maybe after this, I don't know what should we say, but I think there should be one more judgment should happen, one more trial should go on, and justice should come under the light. That was me, Varsha Venugopal. You were watching KATV India. Thank you for watching.